How's everybody doing? My name is James Graham. I'm with the Academy of Divine Poetry and Urban Expression. What we do is bring poets, musicians, and artists from the community together to talk about their projects and to let you know where you can purchase their projects and their things that they're doing and keep the community flowing. Because right now, it's a lot going on. I know people aren't seeing poetry flowing like it used to. We don't have the different locations to go to and enjoy ourselves, but we are still on the scene. Today I want to introduce to some and present to others a husband, a father, a uncle, a grandfather, and most importantly, today he's one of the most requested poets in New Jersey. I want to introduce to you brother Todd Evans. How you doing, bro?
Hey, what's up, man? How are you?
Good.
Love
good,
you, man.
Good. Love you too, bro. Good friend of mine. Todd, you know what it is? We here to talk about, how you feel about what's going on, and in today's, community, or poetry community, and things that that we do, and some of the stuff that you got going on that you want to present to the people.
Gotcha. Well, first of all, it's kind of crazy for me because I'm kind of torn in my feelings because part of it is I hate this COVID. I want it to go away yesterday. I don't like what it's doing. I don't like how it's making us live. And then there's another part of me that is slowly but surely now getting used to it. And that kind of scares me. So even though it seems like it's going to be something we're going to have to get used to. I'm scared for my grandchildren. I don't want to leave this kind of world to them. So I'm hoping and praying that we can get out of it. One thing as far as artists, what you're doing is the way I think that we got to approach it is find other ways. And since it first started, I noticed that people were kind of getting scared or down or like, what are we going to do? Especially artists, because our venues were closing. So I tried to do some stuff online where it was like, in fact, you did one of them with me where I was like interviewing different poets and stuff and doing it online. And I tried to do as many virtual events as I could or do, stuff outside when we could. And my whole mindset has been as far as the arts, do whatever I can as best I can. I did have that period where I was like, wow, this is crazy. And I was just as depressed or worried as some artists are today. But I was faking it. To tell you the honest truth, I'm still having events and all this, but I'm like, how long is this going to last? But like we're at Classics Books right now, and we did an outdoor open mic. And we did it right outside. We did it all summer. And, up until when we couldn't bring it inside. But I look for the time to do it again. The Willenboro open mic, I still do. That's every third Friday. Now it is virtual. I haven't worked out the invite for this month, but I know it's February 26th. It will be on Facebook Live on the Willenboro Recreation Center's page. And you go, that is WREC is the acronym. They don't use dots. And you can go on that page or you can go on my page probably this week or next week and get the information. We've been doing it by Zoom. And the first one went really well. It's every fourth Friday of the month. And it has been at 6:30 p.m. I'm not sure at the time of this next one because we did not imagine it was going to be more online. We got the anniversary off, and because we had a big banquet room to do it, but we're probably going to be on Zoom for a while now. So it'll be every fourth Friday on Zoom, 6:30. You can get the information on the Willenboro Rec page. I'm also working out a series with the Ellerslie building in the Cowwater Park in Trenton, New Jersey. And I'm going to need you for that. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But we've been doing a young man by the name of goodness, the name is
that Jax?
Yeah, Jax the Genius, a poet, rapper, was hosting it, and he had to stop for a while, so I've been hosting it now. What we're doing it virtually, and that's every third Friday of the month. And the way we do it is just the poets come to the museum, and just the poets perform, and then it's streamed live off of the Ellerslie Trenton City Museum page. The next one is on the 19th, and that one is going to be all youth doing a Black History theme. I'll be helping to host it, but it's going to be a youth type vibe about Black history. And that's pretty much what I've been doing. Classics is still, I just filmed a video of poetry for Eric at Classics in downtown Trenton that he puts on his page. He gathers different poets who come to, I was going to say used to come to Classics open mic, but I don't want to, I'm going to keep the mindset positive.
Right.
That, because we're going to be back. We're going to be back.
Definitely be back.
And you know what's funny? I'm talking loud because Eric is here. But we used to gripe and moan or say, this about, like it was like a house party feel, and we were all so close together in here. Yeah. And oh my God, how I miss that now.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? Just sitting in this corner.
That's one of the things that I was talking about on the way here, about the energy that we used to have here and the camaraderie. And it was like the community of poets that everybody just, nobody came every week, but when we did come all together at one time, it was no room, it was standing room only, it was up, and it was so much energy in the room that, we got to get it back. So that's really
that's
what.
Like that Trenton Divine Poetry Night Out vibe. Yeah. Folks would get dressed up, go out, have a meal, good time. Yeah. And I want to see that again. I want to see it again, and doing whatever we can will keep hope. Well, I'm Jesse Jackson now. It'll keep hope alive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That you still trying to do something. I'm still trying to do something. Yeah. Shows that we haven't succumbed to, because we could all just sit home and say, forget it.
Or wait around till somebody says, "Oh, it's time to open up." 3 years later, and we're just like, okay, what I got in mind. But no, we are still here. We're still here. We're still, like you said, hoping and pushing the mindset of poetry and artistry and authorship, and just making it happen for ourselves and completing our mind, and make sure that we never get too lax in our skills and our gifts that we've been given to the community. So one of the things that a project you got going on, I would
and I always fuss at people for forgetting it.
I would love for you to produce a copy of one of your books.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about that.
And everybody that I kind of mentor or talk to or will always say, I'm always telling them, promote your book. And I'm sitting here right next to me and I didn't even think about it. Yeah. But this is my latest, and I kind of want to say, as far as being an author, my greatest. It is called A Rose for Ruby, and it's a book of protest poems dedicated to my aunt Ruby. And some of my protest poems, civil rights poems, are kind of deep. And somebody at one time had kind of said that they thought I was a racist, and it kind of hurt me. But it's dedicated to a white lady who was my aunt. If you could see her here, and she was the one who inspired me to write about protest poems and so on, and right and wrong. And She died at 96 years of age this year.
Oh, may she rest in love. Yes.
And her greatest love was her garden. And she took care of a lot of people. She would open her home to exchange students from Haiti and Africa that were going to the local Bible college where she lived at.
Awesome.
And before she died, the election was just coming in, and one of the things she was telling me was like, Toddy. And that's the only person who called me Toddy. Y'all don't start.
Don't give up too much.
Yeah, I done told something there, but she said, Toddy, make sure you keep writing about what you see that's wrong. Don't change. And so I dedicated this book to her.
Awesome.
And you can get it online at lulu.com. The bookstore, it costs $12, or you can hit me up on Facebook, Todd Evans. I'll get a copy right out to you. But part of the proceeds from this book is going to go to help a Haitian church that I know, because I know that she attended there quite often, and she loved it. And it's going to also help. I'm going to look for people that got gardens and donate stuff to their gardens in memory of her. And this is not one of them cats talking to you. I'm going to do it. You'll see me when I do it. I'll videotape it, whatever. So I appreciate your support in advance if you get a copy.
Yes, please support this brother. He has been doing it for a long time. He has been mentoring for a long time. He has been giving to the community for a long time. And y'all know, anytime that y'all have asked for his support and doing one of your events, he has been there. He has been there. Well, for me, anytime I ask Todd for something, he has just willingly, not just lackadaisically, he's willing and to put forth 100% effort behind whatever he's doing. So show him the support. And right now, all the artists, we need your support. So definitely show my brother Todd the support that he needs. All right. Todd is one of the gentlemen that when we grew up, right, we were in two different lanes, right? Two different lanes,
yeah,
but knew all the same people,
yeah,
right?
Everybody.
So it would be like, if put it like this, if I'm walking up on the corner and I got a friend with me, and I'll go up and now that I met Todd, and I'll go up to the corner and Todd's there already, and I'll go, yo, I want to introduce you to Todd. They'd be like, what?
Yeah, you know Todd.
I knew Todd
you know
before
James.
you. Be like, how? You're like, because I knew you all my life.
Yeah, and I knew. Yeah, exactly.
So in the same vice versa, he'll do the same thing. If he walked up to the corner and he's with a friend, and they'll say, "Oh yeah, I want to introduce you to James." Yeah. All my life. So it's funny how life brings people together, and but it's perfect, and it's a great situation. This is my brother, and it's like now that we're in the same circle, like we knew each other all our lives. You know what I mean?
Yep.
No conversation is too delicate with us right now. So just keep on supporting our community. This is our community. We're going to have more interviews with the community, and we're going to keep on going. We're going to let you guys know what we're doing, and we thank you for supporting. Once again, give them the information where they can purchase that book.
A Rose for Ruby. You can go to lulu.com and go to the bookstore, enter in Rose for Ruby, and you can get it there. You also will be able to get it at Classic Bookstore in a couple of weeks. You can just come down and get it here, or you can hit me up on Facebook, and I will get the book out to you. I'm not. You'll like it. Just put it like that. Sometimes I'm my hardest critic at my work, but this one here, I really like it, and I think you will too.
Yeah, we're here at Classics Bookstore on this is Front Street,
Warren Street, Lafayette Street.
Lafayette Street.
See, that's how long
Every
I've done this open mic.
Saturday, right? Eric, you're open.
Yes, Eric is open every Saturday. What are your hours, Eric?
11 to 4.
At 11 to 4 on Saturdays. Come on down and show your support. But this is our stomp. This is our home court.
Yeah.
So we got to keep the home court cooking. You know what I mean? So come on down and support Classic Bookstores. 11 to 4 every Saturday. All right. We appreciate you for checking in, and then we're going to keep it going. And thank you for supporting the community of artists. Peace.
Peace.